I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I don't know how many people are in here right now, but thank you to anybody who pops in. Always appreciate you being here. If you're in America, hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Caspian, hello. I had mentioned this before, but I didn't get to go to my cousin's yesterday, and we're rescheduling that for this weekend, so much more quiet event around the house yesterday for us, so nothing much here. Hi, Doom Train. Alright, bye, Doom Train. If she comes back, and you know she will, we'll definitely show her off. So, what were we doing last time we were here? I was out walking about trying to gain a couple more levels in preparation for us going into another area. Let me bring the sound back in on our game here. I've got that muted, but we can unmute that. I believe we're going into a brand new dungeon. We have to walk around in the sewers. So to do that... Oh, you had Oreo pie? Oh, that sounds good. So to get to this part of this dungeon, we're gonna walk around through these waterways. Was this the spot? I think it was. Yeah, we're going into the sewers. I don't know if the game really wanted me to change jobs. I was pretty satisfied with the current job layout that I've got right this second. But for right now, I'm going to hope that we're going to be okay here with this current configuration. Sewers. I'm going to bring up the map for the sewers. Again, most of the maps in Final Fantasy III for the dungeons are not particularly difficult to navigate, but I do just like being sure. These enemies in 3 are also just super unique, just really, really cool. I guess I could have stayed at the inn before I came down here. I think I'm gonna be okay for a little bit. We got quite a few potions anyway, so I'm not super worried about it. In fact, I'll top a couple of our dudes off real fast. Yeah, that's fine for now. Alright, let's cross this bridge. Head down these stairs. Not a lot of treasure to be found in here either. There's one treasure there as soon as we get out of this fight. I like these twin ligers. Both with 2 heads, each with its own horn. Good monster designs in this game. Really unique compared to the first 2 games, in fact. Found cat claws. We don't really need to use them. I think that's for, like, our monk. And our monk has been better off, just going no weapons. Alright, help! They're in trouble! Let's help! Not big on the dialogue here, but... I don't know why our character just walked in a circle around all these goblins. That's a lot of goblins. A mob of 8 goblins? How are you doing, Super Neku? Good to see you. We're doing pretty well down here right now. I especially went running around gaining a few more levels. Both actual levels and job levels. So my characters, I think, will make it, even though these are some of the earlier jobs in the game. Even our black mage is getting in some kills now, without using magic. I imagine a number of you today must have been trying to use today to relax and rest up after who knows what happened during your Thanksgivings. I'm sure plenty enough food is made for just wanting to chill out today. Sorry about that. Thanks for helping us out of that pinch. We thought we were the warriors from the legend. Guess not. Oh my god. Thanks. Thanks again. We don't have that youthful energy. We'll rest up here. That's funny. You're the legendary warriors? We thought we were the warriors. You still got some training to do. Alright, this guy's got to get out of my way. He's blocking my path. Get out of there, buddy! Get out of the hall! You got a whole console? What, for Thanksgiving? I mean, that's pretty cool. Is this guy supposed to be blocking this path? Am I not supposed to go further down? What does this game want me to do? He's blocking my way. And I don't think he's, like, supposed to be. I'm gonna go back up a floor and then come back down and see if he's still there. Okay, if I get in there fast enough. Alright. I don't know how it is he got himself stuck in there. But he was really... he was really putting an accidental blockade up. I don't know what kind of an enemy that is, but it's kind of the stuff of nightmares. Alright, I don't think there's any treasure here? Oh, there's some secret passageways if this map is to be believed. Hold on, let me check this out. Ooh, we found some treasure. Oh, come on. Dark legs. Well, that was a nice thing for your cousin to do. Hopefully you get good use out of it. Alright, well, we got main gauche. Mjolnir. Is Mjolnir good? Who can use Mjolnir? The gauche is a knife. Who can use it? I don't think... I'm not certain that any of my current jobs can use it. I'm gonna try, though. Black Wizard and White Wizard can use it, but I don't have wizards. I have the mages rather than the wizards. Thief and Ninja. Like, if I go down here... Yeah. Not gonna be able to use that. But Mjolnir? I mean, you would think Mjolnir would be a hammer. It is a hammer. Who can use that? I don't think any of my current jobs can use that either. Yeah. Don't seem to be able to use it. Alright, gonna go into the other hidden room. Cool, cool, cool. Power bracer. Hold on. I think I just got yet another knife. But I think it also is only good for thieves and ninjas. Let's check it out. Yep, can't use it. As for the power bracer, though, let me look under armor. Power. Which I think the guide here lists it as a ring rather than a bracer, but fine. They're just different translations. You're right, hammers are more of a white mage thing. Ooh, can pretty much everybody use this? Where does it go under? Hands? There we go. Go bring up my maps again for the sewers. I think we only have like one more floor to go. Get rid of one more enemy in this group. Got him. A lot of twin ligers down here. And this floor, here we go. What do you want from me? Can we borrow the Leathergrass shoes? Ha ha ha! You kids think you're the 4 legendary warriors? Yeah, right. Whatever. Here are the Leathergrass shoes. Catch! Well, here's our 4 fake warriors of light. Stand back! Those shoes are fake! How did you know? Because of our powers! Kidding! We've seen the real ones before. These 4 are the real legendary warriors. Really? I didn't know. My bad. Will you let them borrow the shoes? Only for you. Here, take them. That was real. What a strange conversation. Leathergrass shoes, got them. Now we can cross the bottomless bog. Put on the Leathergrass shoes. Thanks, guys. You guys are great warriors. Are we now? Now let's head back. Hold on to me and I'll cast teleport. Okay, cool. That was eventful. I'm gonna go rest at the inn real fast. The witch has sunglasses. Just a really strange conversation with that lady. Hey, Firefly, how are you doing? I guess I can get rid of the maps for the sewers. We're gonna have to go to Goldor's mansion in a little bit. We're crossing the sewers specifically to get to that. This guy's blocked me in. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna switch to our warrior. Walk south. Don't go into the forest. How do I walk south but not into the forest? Follow the plains to the right of it. And then right across the desert to enter Goldor's mansion. I need the world map, man. Overworld map after the water cave, because we just brought the entire world up from out of the ocean. Where the heck am I? I did watch the parade, yeah. I got up good and early for it to catch the Eastern Time broadcast. Just the usual really ill-fitting floats with really ill-fitting musical guests singing ill-fitting music for that float. Doesn't really make a lot of sense, but it is kind of funny. Let me make sure, yeah, Goldor's mansion is down to the south. Okay, I see where I'm trying to go. Across this deserty area. This was the place that I was... Oh, we found some chocobo woods. That's useful. I could at least, let's use a Gisselgreen. We're gonna call out the fat chocobo. Haha, fat chocobo. Throw some items into the fat chocobo to give us a little bit of space here. I'm gonna give him really just some of this equipment that I'm not currently using. I'll hold on to the blood sword in case that ends up being useful, but aside from that, I think we're good. I'll throw in the Arctic Wind and the Zeus's Wrath while I'm at it. Waterfang and Wingfang. Oh, they don't want me to throw those in there. Fine, whatever. I don't care. Yeah, they had Goku, they had Luffy, they had Pikachu, they had the tiger and the pigeon from K-pop Demon Hunters. That parade had everything. Everything that mattered. A favorite float? It might have been the tiger from K-pop Demon Hunters. I mean, that was a balloon. The float was the pigeon, which was also pretty good. Oh, this happened over... I didn't get an alert on my Twitch stream, so it automatically created a clip. So, unfortunately, the clip is gonna look like nothing. But thank you to... I don't know if you want me to say your name out loud, so I'm not gonna say your name out loud right this second, but thank you for that donation through Coffee, right now. I apologize that I didn't get the alert on screen, so Twitch just took a clip, and it's a reaction of nothing. But thank you! It's super kind of you. I'm getting closer and closer to really crossing the finish line on getting rent paid, which is very helpful because they just raised our rent, which is not super fun. I don't really know how long we're gonna stick around in where we're at right now. We might not for much longer if we can somehow manage to save enough to get out of here. We'll see. Oh, we're inside Goldor Manor. Do I need a map for the Goldor Manor? It's got music playing as if it's a dungeon. So, yeah, I guess this is kind of dungeony. This door is locked. I don't know if there's... Oh, yep. I was about to ask, are there enemies in here? Sure enough. There they are. The Ninja Turtles was pretty good. I like the costumes that they're using for them right now. I think they've done Pac-Man and SpongeBob for quite a while. I mean, they've been doing Spider-Man and Pikachu and stuff like that for quite a long time also. But every so often, some of those balloons kind of get refurbished, so they'll look a little bit different than they did in previous years. Seeing Carl Urban tomorrow. Is he gonna be at a convention? Why are there bears in this guy's house? Oh, San Francisco Fan Expo. Okay, that's cool. Carl Urban, he's a great actor, but I'm just never gonna forget him in that movie Priest, which was an adaptation of a Korean manhwa. It was not a good adaptation of it either, unfortunately. And, like, he played the bad guy who, like, did not have a name until you looked at him in the credits. And his name was Black Hat because his character wears a black hat. Just a really stupid name that they assigned to this guy. He just has the most incredible line near the end of it. That's something to the effect of, I have become something that has never existed before. A human vampire. And Josh and I were both watching this movie in theaters, and we were just dying. That was just the funniest line. Carl Urban and Dredd, like, his Dredd wasn't half bad, honestly. Yeah, it's pretty good. That was a pretty good movie. I really thought, like, oh, it's not gonna be as good as original Judge Dredd movie, but really, that is not even close to the...
No. Original Judge Dredd visually is spot on.
Yes.
But script-wise, it sucks.
Yeah, the script sucks.
Carl Urban's visually is going that realistic route, but tonally is perfect.
Yeah. Isn't Carl Urban like a country music singer? Or is that Keith Urban, right?
Are you thinking of Urban Outfitters?
Urban Outfitters. Hey there, Rodolphus. How are you doing? I'm not super into country music myself, but I guess if you ever lived in Texas, you unfortunately just learned some things through osmosis. Thus, I at least know the name Keith Urban. And that's about as good as it's gonna get. Of course, I don't really know country music artists by name once you pass, like, the last 10 to 20 years of not living in the South anymore, South, Central, Southwest. Really makes you much less aware of what the culture of country music is anymore. Are they brothers? Oh, I doubt it. Carl being Johnny Cage in the next Mortal Kombat is very weird. I think it's only weird because he's a little old. Aside from that, like, I think he's a good actor. What do you think, Josh? About Carl Urban as Johnny Cage? Like, I don't think it's awful,
It's
but
not the worst casting in the world. He wasn't my first pick.
he wouldn't have been my first pick. I think his attitude, his delivery will be fine.
Yeah, his delivery would be fine, but I would have liked them to go with somebody
Younger, right? Yeah.
Because I had 2 picks that I wanted for Johnny Cage, and we didn't get either one.
Who did you want?
One would be The Miz.
The Miz.
From WWE.
Uh-huh.
And maybe you can kind of see it in the charisma, Glenn Powell.
Oh, Glenn Powell. Oh.
As Johnny Cage.
Yeah. Man. Well, now you just put an idea in my head, and I'm gonna wish it was that all the time, and we're never gonna get that. So, thanks, Josh. Ruined it for me.
Sorry.
Thanks for the good idea.
You're not welcome.
You're not welcome. I just got a new sword. I'm not sure if it's actually good for me or not. My current attack is 134. What happens when I equip the gold sword? It is not better. We do not need to use that. Big Ben, hello! How's it going? Another gold sword. Oh, they're all gold swords. They're just gonna be wasting my inventory space. I've been back attacked. Considering running this time. But nobody wanted to escape, so I guess we're doing this. The nightmare is definitely a pun. Yeah, because it's a horse, a mare. I get jokes. I understand. You want to play Final Fantasy III with me, Josh? No. Today, Josh is home from work. Yeah, thank God. But, good to be on holiday from time to time. Alright, get rid of this last horse. Our red mage is confused, but good thing he's been missing everything. He's been really bad at it, so he's not hurting anybody. They're really all gold swords. I'm gonna run out of inventory space at this rate. Found a wyvern? Like a little bitty dragon wyvern? Oh no, it's for, it's for a monk. It's a monk weapon. Good thing the gold sword's all stacked. What was up with that? Where's my map of this area right now? Okay, so this just dead-ended here. So then, how was I supposed to get anywhere in this place? Is there some other room in this mansion I'm supposed to be going into? Oh no, this is the worst person to be confused. Oh no. Okay, knocked me out of the confusion. That's good. Alright, all good. Much better. Mystic Knights of Tirnanog. Oh, man. Nobody has ever released that legally... a retail release, right? I want to say, like, somebody in Germany did many years ago or something, and that was all I'd ever heard of. Fell by the wayside. That sure is true. Maybe if we're lucky, Discotech will do one of those, hey, we swooped up this show that used to air on Saturday mornings. Like, imagine Discotech dropping Mystic Knights of Tirnanog. Has anybody asked? Surely some weirdo out there on the internet, which, you know, is very likely somewhere within our general radius, right, has probably asked Discotech to pick up Mystic Knights of Tirnanog. I'd be willing to bet. Even Beetleborg's got a physical release, I know. I know. Yeah, get B-Fighter Kabuto.
No, just B-Fighter.
Or Juko B-Fighter. Yeah. Oh, I was supposed to use magic keys on these. Oh, okay. I'm an idiot, alright. I need to go up to these doors and use a magic key on the doors. Shout Factory, like... Thank you, Shout Factory, for sticking with some Kamen Rider releases, but boy, do they make some weird decisions. Weekend plans? Well, Sunday going to my cousin's, that's when we're doing our Thanksgiving. We were originally doing Thanksgiving on Thanksgiving, and then that didn't end up working out. So that's that. Aside from that, no, I'm probably just gonna be working, honestly. Trying to make up the last of the money that I need to make rent, and I think we're gonna do it, just so long as I can really get my grind on here. Finished Zets? Do you want me to...
Okay. You want to show that.
So... You want to tell me about what you did with this?
I couldn't do anything else other than build him.
He's just... You didn't use markers or anything on him.
Yeah,
Gundam
I tried
markers.
to use Gundam marker on him, and it wouldn't take.
For this Kamen Rider Zets. This is out of which series of toys? Sodos?
Candy toys.
Yeah, the candy toys.
see
Both the bike and him.
Yeah, you can see on the back of the helmet, I tried to use the green marker.
Oh yeah, there's a
and it
little
just
bitty
wouldn't
strip.
take.
Yeah. How many of the Sodos do you have with a bike?
For the Reiwa era, all, and I had to make one that I'm currently still putting together for Gav.
For Gav, okay.
For the version of the bike that shows up in the last episode, because they never released a Soto version of the little four-wheeler he uses.
Uh-huh.
So I had to compromise and make this one out of 01's bike. I just need to make the backing piece and the little handlebar piece, but it's more or less it.
So that bike that you have for Gav is not, like, his bike. You've had to piecemeal it
Well, yeah,
together.
I had to take some pieces off 01's bike, which I believe is the same base model, and then I'm gonna have to add on some pieces that I have to custom make.
Okay.
But otherwise, yeah, as far as the Raywire is concerned, I have every release. I'm trying to fill in the gaps in the Heisei era.
Mm-hmm. I'm just not sure anybody can hear you when you're over there, which is why I've kind of invited you over here.
have a lot. I have a lot.
You have a lot. I mean, we've all been begging for double. Their release decisions for Futo PI is kinda whack. Oh, Caspian says he could hear you, so... So I guess you're fine just talking where you're at, so long as you're talking about that volume. Ba-da-da-da, do-do-do-do. Let's do another magic key. I'll go in here. There's nothing in these rooms. It would be nice if we could get some more worldwide releases for some tokusatsu shows. And I don't just mean for the US, because I understand that a lot of other regions don't get the licenses. What did you do? Well, I was in the middle of something, and you... What?
We're going to your cousins on Sunday, right?
Yeah.
That's when they're supposed to be dropping all that info about Super Space Gabon and all that shit.
Oh, okay, well then just keep abreast of it. What? I didn't hear what you said. Keep two breasts of it?
Yeah. Left and right.
Left and right breast of it?
Yes.
Okay. You're very clever, Josh.
Thank you for acknowledging me. I need that sometimes.
I know you do. Okay, let's cure you and you. And also a little bit for you and a little bit for you. Slowly petrified. Oh no, can't have that. Why can a bear do that? Alright, good. All these characters leveled up. That's good. Let's try one more magic key. What room am I in? None of these rooms do anything. Okay, gonna go try a different door. What? Where is door E exactly? You know, Toku Spirits has been doing a really good job getting actors out and about to various places. And that's despite the fact that, honestly, I would not be sending Japanese actors to America right now. But, I mean, despite that, so long as they're safe and they're having a good time and they want to keep coming back, then great. All good. Phew, okay, finally got out of that room. This room is a little zigzaggy. There's more of these nightmares. Oh, God. Oh, God. We confused the wrong characters here. Did not want to hit my guy for that hard, but I had to knock him out of his confusion. Alright, we got some good level ups. Let's use some potions real fast. I'll have to restock up on some potions. But it's not so bad. This is why we had 70 some odd potions a while ago. Alright. Moving on. Excuse me. Oh my god, guys. Sneeze is trying to kill me. Alright, that went well. Oh. Just a secret walk-throughable wall there. Could have reduced my walking time in here. It's not that big a deal, but... we are definitely having a much easier go of Final Fantasy III than we ever did of Final Fantasies 1 or 2. Yeah, the DS version, the 3DS version of this game, in many ways is pretty different. Like, the general overarching, here's where you're going and here's what you're doing, is basically the same. But, the individual characters have, like, completely different backstories, and, I mean, aside from the fact that it just graphically is much different. A lot about it is very much the same, but I think it is valuable to, for this reason specifically, to go back and, play these games the way they originally existed, so that you can really get that sense of how Final Fantasy as a franchise grew and progressed, you know? Alright, about to do a boss fight. I think this should be Gold War. The crystal is mine! Die! It's very, intellectual dialogue. Here's that boss music. Okay, I think we can afford to get some magic out here. Let's try Blizzara. I don't know if that's good or not. Ooh. This fire hurts a little bad. Oh, Fyra is, not good, actually. Doesn't do shit to him. And neither does Blizzara. Okay, I guess we're just gonna hit him in the face. We're just gonna punch this guy in the face. No, this was not one of the ones they put on PlayStation 1. They only put out Final Fantasies 1 and 2 on PlayStation 1, Game Boy Advance, and PSP. They did not get to Final Fantasy 3 until we got to the 3DS, which then got ported to, like, Steam. And then there's the Pixel Remaster, which is closer to this version for what it's worth. If you're gonna pick a version of Final Fantasy 3 that's available in North America and as close to the Famicom version as you're ever gonna get, I'd say go with the Pixel Remaster. That's probably one of the only times I would ever say, man, no question, do the Pixel Remaster version of that one. It's the only one, honestly, at this point. Cause otherwise, sure, you could play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Pixel Remastered versions. They're not awful adaptations of those games, right? But just realize they are different. I think it's valuable to say that the Pixel Remasters, for as great as it is that there's a bunch of quality of life updates to those games, it is worth noting that does make them inherently different games from their original iterations, you know? Okay, we better cure our Black Mage. Oh, we got him. Easy boss fight. Bah! If I can't have the crystal, watch this! What an asshole. Smash! The crystal was shattered! He broke the crystal! You'll never get the crystal now! Ha ha! What an asshole. It's the key to Goldor's chain. It vanishes when touched. The curse from Goldor's key was lifted. We got our ship back, but the crystal... Well, I unfortunately do not have a teleport spell, so we're just gonna be walking ourselves back out of this place. Oh, I still need to heal my Black Mage real fast. I know they were talking about bringing Final Fantasy III to the NES, but by that time, like, they were too up on, Super Nintendo, and they were like, well, why would we do that when we've got Super Nintendo on the way, Final Fantasy IV is already about to be a thing, nobody's gonna want to play Final Fantasy III, so they just skipped it. Alright, let me out of here. Four bears! Yeah, that Chrono Trigger release on PS1 was a good move, even though, like, I really hate the loading times of all of those PS1 games that they took from Super Nintendo and put on PS1, right? Final Fantasy 1, 2, 4, Chrono Trigger. 1, 2, 4, 6 Chrono Trigger. All great games, and largely play the same, except they just got these awful load times. Because it's on disc rather than on a cartridge. No, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Literally the only one that was missing was 3. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we better save. We finally got out of there. The GBA games, like, as far as load times are concerned, I agree that's the better choice. I just have a huge problem with the Game Boy Advance's sound card. I just feel like especially Final Fantasy VI, I hate the way that soundtrack sounds on Game Boy Advance. Can't stand it. I also can't stand the font that they chose. And, like, they would regularly start choosing this particular font for a whole bunch of Final Fantasy releases. Just this really thin... I wish I knew the name of the font. Somebody out there knows the name of this font, and I do not have it memorized. I do not like that font, and I don't like the sound of those games on the Game Boy Advance. Aside from that, like, your gameplay experience is exactly the same. In some cases better, sometimes even with a better translation, but like... But I still don't think I would spend a whole bunch of time on the Game Boy Advance version, if only because of the sound. Does that make me a snob? Very probably yes. That's okay. I accept that. I accept my label. Okay, so I should be able to use my boat. I think it should be able to fly now. But I'll go ahead and rest up real fast. Let's go to the inn. But this guy won't get out of my way. No! Move! Oh my god. ×2 Roman? Do you mean times New Roman? ×2 Roman? Okay, let me check my guide again for just a second. Because I know it's going to want me to go to my airship. That's fine. I don't have a problem doing that. I just don't know where it wants me to go in my airship now. I'll save again just to do it. With the Game Boy player, the sound is easier to deal with. Oh, that might be true. I do have my Game Boy player still. I've only played so many Game Boy Advance games using it. I should do that, though. I should spend more time with it. Okay, so we finished the mansion. We picked up the key. We rest up. Get the airship. Turn into a flyboat. If we go southwest, there's a city that's walled in. Salonia. I'm gonna take a look at the big world map. We can't get to it. I don't know why the guy wanted me to look at that. We can't get there. Do not try to fly directly in front of the castle. First city we can check out is Leprit, which is northwest of Salonia. Okay. Kind of a long ways away. You have to take this really weird roundabout route because you can't fly over the mountains. Oh, even then, it won't let me go in there? How does it expect me to go in there? It must not be that. Looking for number 6 on this map, this world map. Where is that at? Oh, it's way far away. When he said northwest, he really meant northwest. So northwest, I may as well go south first to get there. Yeah, let's put this sucker. I think I can only park it on the water. Alright, going in. This is Repleto. This is not what I thought it was gonna be. But, you know what? I'm here, so I'm gonna talk to these people. I can't summon well. Hyah! Oh, they brought out a chocobo, though. This is adorable. Oh, chocobo again? Okay. I've said that both Leviathan and Bahamut were sealed away by Noah himself. Noah? Oh my god. The great Magish Noah lived on the Dalg continent, but he passed away long ago. Well, that's unfortunate. How do I get to this guy? I want to go talk to that guy. I've got enough money. I should be able to buy some new magic. Oh yeah, let's do that. Pretty much all of it. I'm gonna use escape with the black mage. Oh, he can't learn more. Well, I guess I'll hold on to them, maybe throw them into a fat chocobo until I need them. Oh, I was able to use that, though. Okay, all good. What level magic was all that? Oh, that was for... These were white mage abilities. Oh, well, that's fine. That's okay. Can't learn more. I didn't mean to give that to somebody. Oh well, it's fine. Not a big deal. What's going on in the inn? I don't know how many of this I need. I'll get a few high potions. Let's talk to these kids. There was once a great magus called Noah. He was a powerful magician. When dealing damage, summoned entities can bypass barrier shift. Interesting. One of Noah's apprentices is said to guard the dream world, resting in the fjords to the south. Ooh, there's that secret path. It said oh, we've already seen that dialogue. Alright, cool. Kid, come out of the secret path. I want to go down there. One of Noah's apprentices has said... Oh, we've already talked to you. Okay. Summoning Leviathan and Bahamut. Entities are called forth by summoners are more powerful than the ones called by evokers. Interesting. Hey, buddy, what are you doing up here? There's a cave under the triangle-shaped island. There's lots of treasure there. Oh, thank you for the hint. How did I get down here? Oh, there we go. Okay, where's that secret spot in the woods? There we go. I'm a Gulgan. The flood of darkness that someone is summoning is just like the flood of light from long ago. The imbalance of either will erase them both. Sounds bad. Do we have, weapons or armor in this place? Sure doesn't seem like it. Let me check inside the inn one more time. Nah, it's just items. And no tavern or anything. I guess that's the whole town. Right? Nothing else to look at? Secret patch of grass here for a turtle shell and an elixir. I mean, that's not nothing. Alright. Well, I guess I'll save. I feel like this was not where it wanted me to go, where the guide wanted me to go. I don't know. This feels like these towns are either translated in two different ways or something. Yeah, these two different... The guide translated the name of that town as something completely different than what they decided in this fan translation patch. Wildly different names, actually. I'm not really sure what happened there. Small island southeast of Salonia is where I need to go next. To Dastar. Assuming that is the name that this translation is used. Where's my world map here? For Dastar? It's number 7 on this map. Oh yeah, that's an island way far away. Okay. Let's go this way. Go kinda down. Here we go. This place. Oh, right. I can only land in the water. Here we go. This translation calls it Duster. Geomancy is difficult to master. Damage can rebound. There are swords forged out of darkness called Dark Blades. I'm searching for them. Geomancers harness nature and use terrain to do magic-like attacks. Hear my song. The world was destroyed by the power of light. 4 dark warriors defeat light with their might. Oh, that's an adorable poem. Hear my song. Is it just the same song? Leviathan, the great shade of the lake, waits for the day his chains shall break. Beautiful poetry. Her song is the Chocobo thing. Chocobo, 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 chocobo. Hey! That's funny. This guy won't get out of the way of this other path. Oh, I hate the NPCs in this place. The Dalg continent is southeast of here, but its entrance is protected by a powerful wind. Yeah, I noticed when I tried to get in. There are swords forged out of... Okay, I've already talked to that guy. Never mind that guy. Oh, come on, let me go into... Thank you. The Gaia vest... Bard vest. They're not good for these current jobs. I think I'll eventually end up training these different characters in different jobs. But right now, these jobs are working really well for me, so I don't see why I would trade my job just yet. When I get some spare time, I'll train up some different jobs. But let me check the rune bracer, see how good it is for both of my mages. This is armor rune. Is a defense of 5 compared to what exactly? What are my guys currently wearing? Compared to mithril, which is only 2. Yeah, they're both wearing mithril, so okay. That's useful. Let's buy 2 rune bracers. One for you. Heck yeah. And then one for you. Yeah. So let's sell the old stuff. Alright, cool. So we're done with armor for now. Get out of my way, guy. What we got under weapons? Nothing useful for my current jobs. That's fine. We'll get out of here. I want to go talk to these singers. I can't get up at them right now. Nobody jump out in front of me. Oh my god, stop it. Odin Supreme, the knight among knights, sealed himself, waiting for the light. I'm sorry, ma'am. Your poem was weak compared to everybody else. The sound when you get items. That's funny. That's a good localization choice. For being fan-made, that's funny. Ooh. Lord Bahamut, the greatest drake of all. Defeat him, his power yours to call. Heck yeah. Gonna be able to summon in this game, that's right. That might be everything there is to do in this town. Anything to do with the inn? Just items. Just items. Actually, let me check the items one more time. We don't have any more just regular potions, it would seem. So I'll get another 10 high potions. And we're running a little low on gil now, finally. Not too low, just a little low. Go ahead and get out of here. Save. I like the 2 weird muses. The ones that sing the Chocobo theme and the victory item theme. You got one of the Final Fantasy magic starters? Which one did you get? Did you get one of the character-themed pre-con decks? Okay, so now we're supposed to go over to a castle where we're gonna get shot down. Actually, no, there's one thing we can still do before we leave this town. We got a stack of just a shit ton of gold swords that nobody is going to use. And we can sell those. I could just choose all, but I just want to make sure that I am visually checking that I have done this myself and I didn't make a mistake. So 1 by 1 was fine. Okay, back on the boat. No! Let me back on my boat. Come on, one more to take down. Alright. Okay. On the boat. You now have to explore Salonia. I gotta go find where the heck Salonia actually is. Salonia? It's number 8 on this guy's map. If that's 7, where is 8? Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 8 is all the way. Okay, it's up here. And he says that our ship's gonna get shot down, which is not great. That sucks. No more airship. Ouch. Why must we fight our friends? Attack! If we lose, we'll be executed. This is very concerning. We're in the middle of this big old war. You can't go in the castle! Leave! His Majesty declared that no one shall enter the castle Saronia. Oh, this localization decided that was spelled with an R and not an L. I mean, it's the same thing. Whatever. Okay. Nobody can go in there. Let's look around town. I heard Prince Alice was exiled. Saronia will burn itself to the ground if this war lasts any longer. The tower in the middle of the district, the dragon spot. Maybe, I feel like they're missing a word there. The tower in the middle of the district, the dragon spire. Okay. The dragoon's treasure is at the top. You're gonna climb the dragon spire? But there's monsters! I mean, I didn't say I was gonna climb the dragon spire, but I guess that's where you expect me to go, so I guess that's where we're gonna go. Legend says dragoons are the only ones that have defeated Lord Garuda. There's Chocobo down here. Gotcha, Chocobo! Oh, I didn't really mean to grab one and, like, run around with him. I'm actually gonna go back into town. I'll catch another one if I need to. There's no shops on this side anywhere. I mean, if there's really nothing else. Okay. There's really nothing else to do. We were just kind of catching some plot, I suppose. You know what? Maybe I guess since there's nothing else to do in the town, I guess I will grab me a chocobo. Why not? Go get this guy. Large tower in the middle of the town? Maybe they meant, like, literally inside that town? I don't know. This is a pretty sprawling metropolis for a little fantasy game. Is there a tower in the middle of this town? I guess this door right here. We didn't go in this door. Is this the one? Is this what it... Is there a secret passageway in the wall? Yes. Okay. I guess I'm gonna need a map for this area. Which I guess is Southwest Salonia? Saronia? Ooh, I'm a little confused. I must be in Southeast. No, you know what? Guide actually recommends... Since I'm in Southeast, let's go to Southwest for a second. Wish this guy would move. Thank you. Okay, yeah, this area is different. All shops have been closed by royal decree, but there is a weapon shop ignoring the king's orders. Ooh. Rebels. I saw it! The king's aide's shadow, shaped like a bird. It looks like that fiend Garuda! So yeah, we can't buy any magic here, which is fine. It's just what that guy told us. Oh, you got a Beatrix? Oh, Beatrix. I love Beatrix. I didn't need to be revived, but cool. Oop. Let's talk to this guy. Oh, I can't get up to him. There we go. Oh, where is Prince Alice? Got some frogs walking around down here. Come here. Someone in the pub looked like the prince. He's in this pub. This guy really wanted me to know about that. This guy thinks he's the prince. Ha ha ha. What's wrong, Princey Boo? We'll show you. Hey, back off! What do you want? You'll regret this. Okay. Do 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 do. Yeah, Beatrix should have been a full party member if you ask me. I think that would have been a smart move. Ouch! Forgive us! Thank you! I'm Prince Alice, son of King Gorn. What's happening to Sonora? Whatever the fuck the name of this town is. My father suddenly ordered our soldiers to fight each other. I tried to stop him, but he didn't listen and exiled me. Please, I need your help. Help me return to the castle, and so I can get to my father. It's a weird sentence, but alright. We'll help. Thanks. Alright, we got ourselves another temporary party member that doesn't actually do anything. Like, what does he look like in the corner? Oh, he's adorable. He got the cute little onion face with a cute little crown cocked on the side of his head. Forgive us! They all just want me to forgive them. Too bad. No forgiveness. It's Prince Alice! Shh! I'm in exile. Sorry. That's funny. Saronia has 4 districts. Oh, that's nice. I'm a researcher of chocobos. I can summon a fat chocobo. Fat chocobo, appear! Oh, there he is. I guess I'll store these things. He's already out here, thank you. Anything else necessary from here? The king won't listen to anyone. Anyone who tries to advise him gets killed. Oh, that sucks. I think that's all I need from here. Alright, we're in the northern area, which does have an inn. A long time ago, there was a tunnel under Castle Saronia that goes to the sea. The tunnel is closed from the castle's end, but you can enter from the sea. That's good. 320 gil a night. What a ripoff. It's not a horribly crazy town name. There just have been 2 different translations of it. No, I want to go back to the item shop. Hold on. Not so fast. I could stock up on more high potions. Seems like by this part of the game really expects you to be using high potions more often than regular potions. Which, you know, that's fair. Every book ever written is in the library of Saronia. Wow, that's impressive. This is the library of Saronia, but it's closed now. Shoo, go away! The library is closed! It's unfortunate. Could learn a lot of shit in there. Anything back here? Anything cool to find back here? There's this guy. Legend says dragoons are the only ones that have defeated Lord Garuda. Anything else to look at in this town? There is another magic shop, but it is also closed. That might be all we can do here. Okay. I'm gonna try and go to the northeast part of town now. Which also has an inn. The island east of Saronia is called Duster, home of the bards and geomancers. Yeah, I went there actually. Quite nice. His Majesty declared that no one shall enter the castle Saronia. Yeah, what's his problem anyway, man? The king won't listen to anyone. We've already talked to a guy who said that. We've talked to a guy who said that. There's 2 different magic shops here. Let's see if that weapon shop is, in fact, selling weapons against the king's orders. How do I get up there to it? The king divided Saronia's army into two, making them fight each other. Seems really pointless, in fact. A long time ago... Oh, we've already talked to a guy who's told me this before. No, gate is sealed on that one. But maybe not that one. There we go, we found the one that's still open. Oh, we don't need either of these. Okay, I gotta get out of this town. And then I'm gonna go ahead and try and climb this tower here. So there's a tower in this town, right? Out of my way, buddy. Alright. I'm gonna try and go up there. Which is supposed to look like this? Yeah, and then we go around the outside here. And then up like this, and around like this. In here. Oh no! Alright. Go through this wall, and then down in a stupid pattern, and up, and take these stairs. Which then takes me to these stairs, which then takes me to these stairs, which then takes me to these stairs, and then takes me to these stairs. And now, where am I? Oh my god. Sandworms? Up a tower? Alright. And there's a bunch of treasure in here. Phoenix Down, Dragon Helm, another Dragon Helm, Dragon Mail, Thunder Spear, Dragon Mail. This is all looking like Dragoon stuff. I don't think I have the Dragoon job at the moment. Or do I? No, I don't even have the Dragoon job yet. So I guess this is all in preparation. We're gonna get it eventually. Get this one last enemy out of here. Needle monkey. Good, good. Level up. More dragon mail, more thunder spears, another dragon helm, another phoenix down, another dragon helm, and another thunder spear. I know, they look more like, I don't know, cats, possums, something like that. Certainly not like monkeys. Can my warrior equip any of this? I kind of doubt it. No, he cannot. Well, I went up the tower, and it didn't really mean anything. Other than picking up all this equipment, which is fine, like if I want to be a dragoon, eventually. And again, I don't have the dragoon job yet. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Poisoned. Good thing I bought all those antidotes. Alright, all these characters leveling up, that's good. There we go. I guess let's get back out of this tower. Wait, my father has changed. He is doing bad things. What happened? Oh, I guess I just accidentally talked to the prince. Well, while this fight is going on, I'm just gonna be going out of this dungeon now. I don't know why I closed the window. I'm gonna need to remember how to get back through the secret passageways. Going back down, going back down, going back down, and going back down. And the route back out of here is like this, and then this, through this, to the other side of this. Okay, so since I've already done this tower, what else does it want me to do? I guess it wants me to try and bust into the castle. Then like that, like that, like that. That. Around. And back outside. Okay. I really am not able to change into a dragoon right this second? Hold on a second. Oh, I do have dragoon. Okay, who wants to be a dragoon right now? We're gonna have... Ooh, because the guide wants me to turn 2 characters into a dragoon. But our dragoon is only I guess level 16? My warrior's level 71. Why would I go back down to level 16 Dragoon? I'm gonna try and do this without turning everybody into a Dragoon. We're about to go and fight Garuda. I'm gonna see. We're gonna see what happens. Did I actually successfully save? Whatever. Yeah, I guess I did, but whatever. It's fine. What's my health at right now? Oh, I could top off. I really should just go to an inn. Was there not an inn in this part of town? Shoot. Should have done it while I was still in the other area. It's okay, not a big deal. Those did look like vampire bulls earlier, right? Alright, we're gonna try and go up and talk to the king, and he's not gonna hear a word of it, and he's gonna send this beast at me. It's Prince Alice! Let me in! I can't, sire. The king won't allow it. Huh? The king wants to let them in? Yes. You may enter, sire. Alright. You may rest here tonight. Your meeting with the king is set for tomorrow. Good night. Yes? You asleep? Nope. What happened to my father? Does he not love me anymore? Why did he exile me? I'm sure he still loves you. What kind of parent loses love for their child? I guess. I'm sure the king will explain everything tomorrow. I've got a bad feeling about this. Uh-oh. The king attacks with a knife! Die, sweet prince! Father, what are you doing? Gigameth, the king's aide. His name is Gigameth? Yes, what are you doing? Kill him! Stab! Oh, what a great quote. The king stabbed himself. Father! I won't be controlled. How did he break my spell? I'd rather die than kill my beloved son. Your plans are foiled. Have it your way. I'll kill you both. Wait! We'll fight you. How foolish. Time to take out the trash. Garuda fight. Okay, let's see how we do with these jobs. Again, the guide kinda wanted me to be a Dragoon, but... oh, shit! Those were some big hits. Let's cure you, and maybe item high potion you. How's he disguise himself as a bird? Magic, clearly. Ain't gotta explain shit. Phew. Well, if we lose, then we'll know that the guide was probably right, and we should probably have just been dragoons. That's what I get for not trusting them. He really only likes using thunder, huh? Ah, shoot. Okay, well this is why we saved right before we went in there. That's fine. It's all good, it's fine. I will go into this inn and heal up in just a second. Who will we turn into dragoons? I'm gonna turn the warrior into a dragoon. Oh, I have to unequip them all first before I change their jobs. So let's remove all. And I'll do it from the black mage too. Remove all. And equip you with all this. Well, I have to actually change your job first. Job dragoon. Yes. Job dragoon. Yes. And let's get equipping. So you need thunder spear, dragon helm, dragon mail, and what? Mithril gloves? Can I have 2 spears in my hands? I apparently can. I could turn a 3rd character into a dragoon though, I guess. Anyway, dragoon helm, dragon mail, thunder spear, I don't have anything for the wrists for this guy. Let's also do it to the monk. Let's remove all his gear. And also turn him into a dragoon. And then equip you with a thunder spear and a dragon helm. Dragon mail. Oh, not in that slot. Dragon Mail. And I don't think I have anything for hands here either. The Power Bracer. The Power Bracer's fine. Okay. So, let's go back to the inn. Oh, get out of my way, lady. Rest at the inn. Alright, get out of town. And I'll save right here. And let's try that fight one more time. I'll just kind of mash my way through all the dialogue. The guide actually said to turn everybody into a Dragoon to get them to all do jump. And then Garuda wouldn't even do anything if all the characters were not on screen. But we'll see how this goes. Alright, jump. I guess I'll just have you attack for now. Jump. Jump. I'll have my red mage just kind of cure himself. That should be fine. I think I can stay on top of that. Or maybe not, I don't know. Jump! 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 Ugh! I missed. Just keep missing. Jump! Damn! This is not working! This strategy is not working, actually. I mean, I can try and cure one of the other Dragoons, but they're all gonna jump too soon. There's no real telling what order they're gonna go in, so I should have cured my red mage. Nah, this strategy didn't really work. I might end up turning this into only a 2-hour stream instead of a 3-hour stream. I feel like this strategy could work, but... Hold on. Can I just reload? Yeah, let's reload the ROM. The strategy could work, however, I don't think I'm a strong enough Dragoon. Maybe if I were a better Dragoon. If I change the Red Mage also into a Dragoon, he's not gonna have the correct equipment. I might be able to go to that weapon shop for one more, harpoon, I guess? Well, let's change his job, I suppose, to Dragoon. He's just not gonna be equipped with anything. He can wear one dragon helm. He could wear ice armor. I don't think there's any other weapons I've got that he can use. There is one shop that sells weapons. I might be able to get away with that. We'll see. Hold on. Was this the part of town that sold the weapons? It might have been. If this guy will let me through. Here we go. Sure, let's do the wind spear, I guess. Who was the one that I didn't give a weapon to? They all had a weapon? Oh, he had none. There we go. What's better, a wind spear or a thunder spear? I'd be willing to bet they're about the same. Swords, staves, nunchucks, bows, arrows, boomerangs, spears. Ooh, wind is actually way better than thunder. And, they can wield 2 of them. So... they're incredibly expensive, but if I buy one more at least. If I've got one guy that's like all wind spears. There we go. Hell, I might go crazy. Spend the last of my gil on one more wind spear. Okay. We're gonna go crazy and see what happens. I gotta get out of my way. Let's save that in a different slot, too. Save this down here. And then also save state on top of that, just to be safe. Okay. And we're just gonna try jumping. The guide says just jump. Just keep jumping. We're gonna try. And if this doesn't work out, then I might just call it a day here, because I feel like I'm going to need to get my Dragoons stronger if this doesn't work. So, and that would just kind of be a waste of time, just running around in circles trying to get my Dragoons to be a higher level. Nah, I got other stuff I gotta do anyway. Alright. Gonna try and have everybody jump. See what happens. There, that was a pretty good hit. Makes up for the one guy that missed. Ugh. Two misses is not great. Alright, so one of them is dead. Ugh. Two of them are dead. Three of them are dead. Come on. Ugh. Entirely too many misses. Maybe we could have won if we didn't miss constantly. Yeah, everybody still died. Everybody still died. So, yeah, I don't see a way to progress without also increasing the job levels of all my Dragoons. So, I'll take some time over the next few days to grind up job levels for Dragoon. That's just the way it's gonna have to be. Well, we had a good 2-hour run. Usually we go for 3 hours, but for today I think we're gonna have to stop at 2. Yeah, I need higher job levels, is what I think needs to happen at this point. And maybe as I'm running around gaining job levels, I'll be able to gain enough gil to buy even stronger harpoons. Have everybody dual wielding these harpoons, and the best harpoons possible. I think it'll look different when we come back on Monday. So, do come join me on Monday. We'll try this again then. I think we'll be able to do it. I also need to go back and continue uploading the older VODs for this stream of Final Fantasy III. I have the first stream we did up on the VOD channel. And then I think I've still got like 3 more I need to upload. And they'll get there. It'll get done. It'll get done. But thank you guys. Thank you for stopping by for a little while. Hope you have a great rest of your day and a great weekend, and we'll see you on Monday. Thanks, guys. Bye for now.